Beef and broccoli.
Have you ever had it? Well, you're about to.
Who's ready to get beefed up?
Bold flavors. Right here. I'm cooking with 2 chefs. She's behind me, isn't she? Beef, broccoli, carrots,
Ginger, garlic, sesame seeds.
We're gonna make our own sauce. We're gonna serve it with rice. We're gonna show you how to make it yourself so you don't have to order it on Uber Eats or we're cooking in a cast iron skillet. Is that what they call them? Skillets?
Yeah.
The guy that cooked next to the wagons.
Triangle.
The Oregon Trail. You ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's make some food.
All right.
Clearly.
So right here we got 2 pounds of top sirloin grass-fed beef. We're gonna put it in the freezer for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. This is gonna make the beef a little bit firmer and a lot easier to slice. By putting your freezer in the beef, by putting your beef in the freezer, this is gonna really help you to slice the beef really thin. This is super key for this dish. Thin beef equals great texture. Do it.
I'm gonna go through all the ingredients you're gonna need for this recipe. And first, we're gonna start with the marinade / sauce for this recipe. We've got 2 cloves of garlic minced and 2 tablespoons of ginger minced. We have 1 tablespoon of sambal we're gonna use, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire. You know what I'm talking about. 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of honey, and then when it's finished, we'll thicken with a teaspoon of arrowroot. To build the sauce, you're also gonna need about 1/4 cup of good chicken broth. We've got some sliced green onions that we're gonna use for garnish, along with some toasted golden yellow, along with some toasted sesame seeds and some black sesame seeds. For the broccoli, we're gonna be using around 12-ish ounces of broccoli. And we've got about 3 carrots here peeled and julienned with our handy dandy tool that you've seen us use. Now we're gonna put together the sauce so we can marinate the beef. Mix it all together, and that's it.
Now that the beef is sat in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes, I'm gonna show you guys how to slice it up nice and thin. You guys don't need a pirate sword like me.
Arr, matey.
Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. See how easy that is? So the beef is nice and thin. You don't have to get too crazy with it, but I like to do it as thin as I can. Put the beef back in the bag, and we're gonna pour the marinade over it. Seal it up. Massage it. Tell it how beautiful it is. So beautiful. Put it back in the fridge, and let's start sauteing the broccoli and all the veggies. Let's get to sauteing. I'm gonna add some sesame oil. I'm gonna saute the vegetables. Here's the key. Once it's in the pan, just let it go. Just let it do its thing. What we're trying to do here, we want crispy broccoli. We want it nice and caramelized, but we don't want it like steamed and overcooked. Generally, we're probably gonna cook this broccoli for about 2 minutes at tops. Now that we've sauteed our broccoli and our carrots for about 2 minutes, I'm gonna take them out of the pan and set them aside. Add a little bit more sesame oil. Add the beef. Now the beef is gonna cook really quick. I don't like my beef overcooked, and I know you don't either, so don't butcher it. The meat's almost done cooking. Once it's all browned, it's done. Now we're gonna remove the beef from the pan so we can make the sauce. I'm taking the beef out because I don't want it to get overcooked while I build the sauce. All I gotta do is add the chicken stock, reduce it a little bit, and then we're gonna add a little bit of arrowroot to thicken it. A 1/4 cup of chicken stock. And I'm gonna add a teaspoon of arrowroot. Mix that in, and you're gonna see it thicken up right away. All right, so our sauce is done. I'm gonna add everything back into the pan. And let's mix it up. Beef and broccoli, it's that simple. All right, guys, let's give it a try.
You just got stuff all over me. I love crunchy broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand overcooked vegetables, and if you do it this way and you take the broccoli out, like as you're removing things as they're cooked and then you build the sauce later, it just prevents everything from getting overcooked and soggy and the meat from getting tough and overcooked. It's like perfect. This is cooked absolutely perfect.
Yeah, so the whole sauteing process is like 3 stages. Just think of it that way.
We served it on top of a bed of rice. It's also really good on top of rice noodles or yakisoba noodles, buckwheat noodles. It's incredible on any of those options. It's even good just straight like the way it is right now, but it is nice to have something that will absorb a little bit of that sauce. This is amazing.
You guys, this is so good.
Full flavor beef here. And it's not tough. It's so
Top
thin
sirloin.
and tender. Oh, so
Top
good.
sirloin's a really good choice. This is always my go-to.
It's so good.
This was really fun to cook. I'm really glad we did because it's delicious.
It tastes good. I want to
This
eat
is
it
probably
all
gonna
day.
last us throughout this whole week, and I'm really excited about that. You guys should make this. I think you'll enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. Also check out our social media where Mara's has started to do Facebook Lives.
True.
So I'm gonna join her. We're gonna do them whenever we can.
Are you done talking? You just want to eat.
I just wanna eat, so you guys can leave us alone now. Beef and broccoli, guys. Treat yourself. See you guys later.